Oh, I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Okay, so OBS does this thing where it doesn't like my microphone sometimes, and I have to remember to change it. So thank you, chat, for letting us know before we did a whole dang stream with no audio. Um, yeah, oops, egg on my face. But yeah, that's what happens when you do a last minute switcheroo and forget to check all these settings. But yeah, we're doing some Monster Road Trip. No, we had a last minute change in our regular schedule. If you want to know our schedule, come join our Discord, because that's where we post about when we are doing things and last minute changes like this. But yeah, we've got David up top, LB in the middle, and then I'm Alex, and we're gonna do some Monster Road Trip for you. Um, Now I do want to, or no, because once we go in, it'll show us the endings I've already got in case we want to aim for a new ending. Because this wasn't it last time we did it. We got like the switcheroo right at the end and got one of the
Oh
ones I'd already
yeah.
gotten. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. Oh, settings. What is? These are new. Okay, so yeah, voice off. That's fine. Streamer mode on so that we get the credit song at the end. It's actually such a bop. Um, And then customize just so the folks at home know, like, yes, we allow these things. There will be a warning. So if you see one of these little triangles pop up and you do not want drugs, toilet humor, sexual content, or violent content, that's going to be your cue to, chill out for a minute or two. Um, Oh, and right, self-love is hitchhikers can also be if someone is playing the character. And there is a jump scare from the Halloween stuff. I have yet to encounter that. But let's go ahead and get started. Local 3 players. We want to do just the friend hugger one. We're all friends here. Um, yeah, you can play this as like a party game, and so there is scoring and stuff you can do, but we just want to have a successful road trip. And we normally do easy or normal.
If we're gonna finish this in any amount of time, let's do easy.
Yeah. Ah, the road, that mythical beast of asphalt. We once tamed it in what became one of the strangest, most wonderful journeys of our lives. Back then, when we were young and unafraid, we are old and very afraid, as per the stream title. Thank you, LB. Summer was coming to an end when Polly and Scott planned a road trip. The whole thing was bound to go off rails. This was the Prank Masters, after all. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. And Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Each of them were, by themselves, an agent of chaos. But together they were the perfect combo for hijinks to ensue. Who in the right mind would have agreed to join them on such a trip? Okay, so, David, who would you like to be? We'll just go top to bottom again. So we've got the 4 base characters and then the DLC ones.
So last time I was the glitch guy, yeah?
Yes.
Alright. I do like Tentacle Gal. She's pretty. I like the vibes on that one.
Yeah, Zoe's fun. But custom name, I'm assuming David and he, him pronouns. Unless you would like to roleplay as someone tonight.
That's
Alright. LB, who would you like?
Hazel, please.
Yeah.
Cinnamon. Yeah. She, her, please. Thank you.
Then I mean, I like being Oz with his little guys, his little buddies.
This little guy.
Yeah. And that, whoops, no, I want custom name. And then I saw chat asking when's the 4th one. I assume you mean the 4th entry in this title. I mean, this one just came out like
Yeah.
within the last year, so it's gonna be a minute, but I do think they are working on them because at one point I heard the intent was to make enough spin-offs so that whatchamacallit, the main cast from Monster Prom star in the different games. So like Monster Camp, we had Damien and Calculester as the two main ones. This one's we've got Polly and Scott.
Polly
so
and-
then
yeah.
we need Miranda and Liam
Yeah.
and Medusa Lady. It's
Oh, right.
V
I thought that
something.
was Miranda.
No, Miranda is the mermaid
she's
princess.
the mer person, yeah.
Yep.
I could not tell you, honestly.
Yeah. Monster Prom going back is a little rough compared to certainly Monster Camp, I feel. And then this one is just very different. Ooh, okay. What music do we want? Desert vibes, tropical rave.
Last time, didn't LB and I choose the opposite ones and you were the tiebreaker? So
Yes.
Think so. Just the lo-fi beats.
I feel like we did that one last time. Tropical Rave. My vote.
Yeah. I'm good with tropical rave.
sure.
All right. Was the road trip a dangerous idea? Yes. Was it poorly planned? Yes. Did we do it anyway? Fuck yes. Or in the end, we were young and unafraid. Should I, anytime that comes up, replace it with we are old and very afraid?
Yes, please.
And we were ready to start. Okay. So I have gotten the magic ending and the hype ending, which means money, soul, mind, or stamina are still mysteries.
Okay.
And we're not going to get any of these bonus ones because those take very long games to accomplish. Because we got like halfway through with the money one last time and was like, oh, this still needs like 4 more turns of events or something. So, let's see. To start off, we've got a farm. It ain't much, but it's honest work. Or the futuristic gas station. The transportation of the future today.
All right, let's go farm because I see a soul up there.
All right.
We don't need no magic.
They are sure.
Yeah, the Polly and Scott bits
Yeah.
are very quick.
Yes.
Farm life. Sometimes it's nice to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Farmers enjoy clean air, homegrown food, and simple living. Sure, it comes at the price of doing lots of hard labor and usually only having livestock for company. Why is Zoe sketching it like one of her French girls?
I love that.
Yeah. But fuck it. Today you're all about that cottagecore life. What part of the farm do you want to see first? Okay, so crops we'll have to figure out the resources. Cows, we for sure get soul and we'll lose something else. Or the crows, where it's a mystery, but there's more variable changes.
Go cows. I'm interested to see how we get soul out of going to see cows.
Yep. Also, I'm going to tell you if there are any good cows.
Aw.
You and your friends wander the farm for a little bit when you run into its owner. Oh, hello, I'm Jacqueline. Are you strangers here to help and support me as I restore my grandfather's farm?
Nah, we're more trespassers. We just wanted to pet some of your cute farm animals.
That's fine too, but I have to warn you, my animals have been acting weird lately. Her face got so small. Things were going great when I raised cows and sheep, but when I bought my pigs, well, you can see for yourselves. I need to plant at least 45 seeds this afternoon to optimize crop production, but I'll meet you at the barn soon. Check out the barn. The animals have gathered in a circle around one pig standing on a milk crate and giving a speech. Rise up, comrades, says the pig. We have long toiled under monster kind, doing their bidding for no reward. We must overthrow Jacqueline and take over the farm ourselves. I love your ideas, Snowflake, says a cow. What sort of reform do you plan to establish once you are the farm overlord? Well, when I'm ruler, we'll build a huge walled-in enclosure to imprison the monsters. Then we'll make the monsters pay for it. It'll be awesome. I'm back. Anyway, do you see what I mean? The animals have gone postal. I don't think I'm a tyrannical farm dictator, like I've overheard them say. I also don't mind establishing a fair union between me and my animals if that's what they want. But I'm pretty sure Snowflake just wants to establish himself as a cruel dictator and has taken advantage of the animals' limited intelligence to do so.
What are you talking about? Snowflake sounds like a great leader. He's gonna make the monsters pay for the wall.
I've got an idea. Let's introduce a rogue element into Snowflake's regime. The animals won't listen to us monsters, but they might believe in one of their own.
That could work. She suddenly got a scary face. I've met tons of weird animals since I moved here. Let's ask one of these two. So, fuck capitalism, embrace anarchy, topple this new status quo by planting an anti-establishment punk skunk with tons of raw charm and an insolent band, or send in this very normal rabbit who only needs a convincing backstory to go undercover. Which one's it gonna be, David?
Wow.
I'm gonna go with the skunk.
Later, the animals are gathered for another political meeting. Snowflake is doing a Q&A regarding the monster-kind insurrection. Snowflake asks the cow, will we really get all the hay we can eat in the new regime? Of course, says Snowflake. That's the best part about my regime. We won't have to pull plows or do any work, and we'll have food aplenty. How is that possible? Asks a concerned horse. We do need a more equal labor distribution, but everyone will need to do some work in order for society to function. Snowflake's response is drowned out by someone suddenly wailing on a grungy electric guitar. Someone want to be the skunk, or should I be the skunk
Oh,
too?
I got it. Ugh, you guys are so boring. Who needs society where you can say fuck that noise and make some noise? Wake up, sheeple!
We like what he's saying, say the sheep head banging in unison. Embrace anarchy!
Yeah, anarchy!
Wait, let's not be too hasty, Snowflake says desperately. I promise a lifetime of free hay and an enslaved monster to any animal who supports my leadership. No one cares. The skunk is drowning out Snowflake's propaganda with loud guitar solos. Skunk puts on the best punk concert you've ever seen. Well, maybe not the best, but it's definitely the loudest. You gain +2 soul for thwarting an Orwellian plot, but the mosh pit at the concert did a lot of damage to Jacqueline's barn, and you have to pay -2 money to fix it.
Fair. You know what? Fair.
Yep. Alright, LB, we've got a troll gas station, which gives us, that is, I think, hype, mind, or lose money, or the motel, which is all a mystery.
Ooh. I don't think I've been to the troll station yet.
Alright, yeah.
So let's do that one.
Bye, cows!
Aw, that was fun. I don't know that I've seen them reference that they left a location.
Yeah.
This gas station looks like it was lifted straight out of a children's storybook. A children's storybook where the fantasy heroes drive cars, I guess, but nonetheless. Despite all the weird and whimsical elements, it looks like this gas station still has all the normal functions. What do you do? Okay, so we can get magic if we fill the car's tank. We can get mind if we use the restroom, or we'll lose money if we go to the shop, but we'll have a choice of some kind of resource.
Are we definitely going for soul, or do we want to try for other ones too? See what we get.
Yeah, I mean, it's early enough that we can diversify a little, but we do
Mhm.
eventually need to pick one.
Yeah. Okay. So probably let's use the restroom.
All right. You head to the bathroom to drain the old pipes, but the door is locked. That's odd, but you guess you can hold it. And the clerk materializes in front of you and nearly makes you piss your pants anyway.
Get it.
Okay. Hello, ma'am. Welcome to the mystical Pedrol gas passage, where fun and fantasy stop briefly on their way to paradise. I can't let you enter the restroom until you solve my riddles 300.
She gives you a thick storybook. Title page reads Wandering Adventurer Lavatory Satisfaction Riddles by CEO Gibblebach. Seriously? Why is she making you fill out a customer satisfaction survey before you even use the bathroom?
First of all, this isn't a customer satisfaction survey. It's a whimsical gimmick to entrap the magical minds of our guests. Second, if you're not going to buy anything, company policy says you got to pay in something more valuable than coin. Personal information.
Fine. This book of riddles is big, though, and it's only the first of 12 high fantasy volumes. What are you gonna do? Suck it up and fill out the book, 120 pages on your feelings about using the bathroom, or invoke your right to survey by combat, which you fight the author of these riddles to the death instead.
That one.
Alright.
Survive by combat, please.
Right. Let me get my standard issue survey horn.
The clerk pulls an ancient bullhorn off her belt. She blows into it, and an enormous troll in a business suit appears. Hello, employee number 58359, he says. Have I been summoned to defeat a plucky adventuring party? Or perhaps a feral soccer mom with expired coupons?
Nah, you're fighting LB. She invokes survey by combat. LB, meet CEO Gibblebach.
Great, says Gibblebach as he swings a briefcase warhammer at your face. Thank you for choosing the gas passage as your preferred method of death. You fight. It's intense, bloody, and made worse by Gibblebach asking you survey-related questions while you beat each other up. How did you first hear about the survey by combat? Would you recommend this ass-kicking to a friend? On a scale of frowny face, neutral face, or smiley face, how satisfied are you with my roundhouse kick? You lose -2 stamina in the fight, but finally you've brought Gibblebach to his knees. I guess it's true. The customer is always right in matters of taste, otherwise no. That's what that saying means. But please, before you kill me, I have one last request. Will you rate this duel to the death 5 stars on Welp?
Welp.
I rate
it 0 stars.
You scream as you valiantly behead Gibblebach.
Wow, okay. You can go to the bathroom. In fact, you can do whatever the hell you want. That guy signed my paychecks, so if he's dead, I'm going.
Good show, hero. You gain +2 mind in the bathroom and slayed CEO Gibblebach, scourge of ye old Silicon Valley.
Get it.
Alright, what do I got? Ooh, okay, we've got Shady Property, which is a lot of soul options.
Yeah.
Or Rave in the Desert. We are doing Tropical Rave. Feel like we need to go with that one.
Whoa, is there an earthquake?
Scott, that is the fucking base.
In the middle of the desert, ravers and partygoers have gathered to dance their cares away. You're drawn to some blurry figures in the crowd, ethereal beings who look like they were made out of party. Wait, are these Polly's families?
Oh, maybe.
As you behold them, you wonder, how should you milk the vibes of this rave? Okay, so that would be drugs and a mystery, find the best rave spot for soul, or try to get some drinks for some stamina. We're gonna go for the soul this time around. You're all searching for the best spot to party when you're approached by 3 smiling spirits. Polly, you made it to the rave! I'm so glad you're here!
Yes, it's great to see you. Scott, Alex, meet Summer, Macarena?
Macarena.
The V's and R's confuse me. Macarena and Cheese. They're the ghosts of parties past. And oh boy, they know how to get down.
You bet. It's our unfinished business to make sure you guys dance, drink plenty of water, and have a bitchin' time.
That's awesome. We were just trying to find a good spot to party.
Finding the perfect spot is so important. You gotta find that middle ground in the party where it's not, like, overcrowded, but you're also not dancing alone, you know? You also want to be close to the bar to order drinks, but not so close you're standing in beer and piss all night. Also, consider proximity to the DJ. Not so close you mingle with the lame DJ groupies, but close enough to get the coveted DJ nod of acknowledgement.
I'm learning so much.
The DJ nod of acknowledgement. It's like, you really get the vibe. Great job.
It'll probably take 30 to 60 minutes to find the sweet spot, but don't worry, it'll be worth it. And when we're partying in that spot for the next 72 hours straight.
Okay, I'm ready to take this journey. What about this spot next to us? It's a good place to start.
The ghosts of parties past examine the spot with some rulers, levels, and barometers, making calculations. Holy shit, this is it. It's the perfect spot. It's like the perfectest of the perfect spots. Give me a hug, puppy boy, you're the bestest. Scott beams and wags his tail. Then suddenly he clutches his stomach.
I'm sorry, guys. I got so excited about the spot that it made me have to pee.
No worries, buddy. Want me to take you to the porta potty so you don't get lost?
Nah, I can do it alone. I got a good sense of direction. You guys enjoy the perfect spot. I'll be right back.
Scott leaves and you party hard. You party so hard, an hour has passed before you realize he still isn't back. Shit, should you try to go find him? Rookie mistake, my dude. If you leave this spot, there's almost no chance you'll find it again.
We can't just leave him, though. Surely you can come up with a creative solution to find Scott, Alex.
Start a conga line in the perfect spot and dance your way into finding Scott. You can later trace your way back to the conga line's origin point, or hire Wyatt Solomon, hard-boiled party detective.
I hope it's an egg. Or a chicken.
So, I'm guessing this first one is going to be stamina, or maybe some hype cost, and this one is almost certainly going to be money.
Yeah.
Conga line does seem more like a way to get Scott.
That's fair. Either way.
Yeah.
That sounds insane. So insane, it just might work. Go on, Alex. Shake what your mama gave you.
It's a big risk being the leader of the conga line. What if you start to conga and no one joins in, and you're a sad one-monster conga line with no friends? Okay, game, fine, just come for me like this, I guess. But you throw yourself into it, bravely shaking your booty and dancing forward. And a drunk stranger grabs your shoulders and joins in! Woohoo!
Woo!
More people join your party centipede. The conga is impossible to resist, like a drunken party-goer black hole. Don't worry, we'll make sure the end of the conga line is still in this spot when you come back. Godspeed, Alex! You shake your groove thing and conga across the rave. As your line grows, so does your responsibility to lead it. This much conga takes -2 stamina from your body. Finally, you spot Scott at a food truck buying fries. You grab him.
Hey, bro, nice conga line. Should I join?
There's no time! You have to return to your spot. Your conga pilgrimage is almost at its end. You turn to the dancer behind you and tell him you now bestow the great responsibility of being the conga leader unto him. With all the gravitas of a young man taking up the mantle of king, he promises that the fate of the conga line will be safe in his funky feet.
Godspeed.
Yay, you're back! You were a masterful conga leader, Alex. It took everything in me not to join in. The Ghosts of Party Past bestow the title of Party MVP upon you. Yes! You also gain +2 soul for finding Scott.
Yay!
Alright. David, back to you. We've got the abandoned village where we can get mined.
Hype?
Can't remember what the yellow or the blue one is.
You can hover over on the top.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
That is hype. Or we're losing soul.
We don't want my new soul.
Ooh, low budget reptile show. You wouldn't be so cold blooded you'd skip this show, would you? Where we get soul, magic, or lose hype.
Alright. Oof. It seems like it's time to commit to either mind or soul now.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm gonna go for the reptile show.
Yay!
Alright.
I can't hear you!
Welcome to the Reptile Variety Show. Meet the cold-blooded critters with a passion for the stage. There are a few performances scheduled for the day. Which show do you want to see? Charming Snakes is the one that'll give us soul. There's also a crocodile, but it's a stage magician, or improv iguanas. That's rude that that's the one that loses hype. But
I mean, you gotta go with Charming Snakes.
Yeah.
I hope they're really charming.
You settle in to watch the snake charming show, but when they bring out the snakes, they don't bring any charmers. Odd. Then the sensual music starts, and two uncomfortably hot snakes slither seductively out of their barrels.
Sup, my suave companions. I see we've gotten some new faces in the audience. What's your name, doll? Polygeist, age 22-ish. Sex, yes please. Location, top, bottom, whatever you want me to be, baby.
And who's this strong, muscular specimen? I'd love to sink my fangs into your rippling pectorals. I'm Scott, and I gotta say, the way you're wrapping around my waist is making me think about snakes in a way I never have before. You guys are just so... charming. That's us, doll.
Please don't join us back. Won't you join us backstage? We've got some delicious full-bodied refreshments waiting for you.
Oh boy, I love being wined and dined. You'll be wined and dined, all right. Wined and dined upon. These snakes are trying to seduce and consume you.
David, are you sure they're not just jealous of our hot snake boyfriends? I'm sure they could introduce you to one of their hot snake friends.
Pass. Or well, no, definitely pass.
You need to stop Polly and Scott from throwing themselves at these reptilian Romeos before they get hurt. Take the long, safe road and bring out the solution nature created for charming snakes, deprogramming mongooses, or submit them to the ultimate relationship challenge, going on a 3-day cruise together.
Oh my god.
Oof. Oh, that one sounds more fun, but I also feel like it might cost stamina.
Yeah, I feel like the bottom one's either going to be money or stamina.
And top one's almost certainly going to be hype, because it's so boring.
But we've still got hype, magic, and
hype,
mind.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I think I'll go with the top one. Lose some hype.
You call up a mongoose psychiatrist who specializes in deprogramming people who've been charmed by snakes or snake-led cults.
Oh, I see how it is. You're jealous of our snake boyfriend, so you went and found a mongoose to smooch? Get your own thing for once, David.
You're wrong, says Dr. Mongoose. I'm here to save you from these cold reptilian bastards masquerading as good boyfriends.
He's just jealous of us, sweetie. Ignore him. Show me what sexy move where you fit your whole head in my unhinged jaw.
Listen, I've dealt with cases like these dozens of times. These charming snakes will kiss you, caress you, even promise you the world, but it's all a lie. Snakes do not make healthy romantic partners. They'll get you in their vice grip, then suddenly you're backsliding into the pits of their hungry mouths. I can build you a ladder to get out of that pit, but it's much better if I teach you how to build your own metaphorical ladder.
Yeah, but I did like 3 tabs of acid before we got here, and Scott is Scott. Good luck teaching us anything right now.
Dr. Mongoose pinches his adorable little snoot exasperatedly. Oh, fine. Looks like it's time for Plan B. Starts swatting Scott and Polly with a rolled up newspaper. Snakes are bad! Snakes equal bad! Associate this pain with snakes, both of which are bad!
Ow! Stop swatting me, Dr. Mongoose! I didn't even pee on the carpet or anything!
The newspaper therapy fails to take hold, so Dr. Mongoose finally resorts to Plan C, which is apparently just eating the snakes.
No, Samuel! He promised to take me to see Pompeii.
His promises were empty, unlike my belly, laughs Dr. Mongoose. You're cured! My methods never fail, especially my method of just eating the snakes. Don't worry, David. Once Polly and Scott stop crying over their boyfriends' deaths, they'll see how right you were. It may have been a long, boring, -2 hype way of doing it, but you gain +2 soul for saving your friends all the same.
Yay!
Woo! Alright, first rest stop.
Yeah!
Okay. The info board lets us basically say, I want to run into this location up ahead. The bus stop lets us pick up a hitchhiker who they have varying effects. We go and talk to Scott and Polly. They make it so that, instead of +-2, it's +-3 for the round. Noodles stand, we can trade resources almost directly, and then the car lets us either prepare carefully, which brings our lowest stat up but raises our highest, or we can go reckless or whatever it is, which lowers our lowest but raises our highest.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's...
I think if we do noodle and then reckless, and then maybe, I mean, we could either do info or talking to Scott and Polly to up stuff, but we're at 19 already. And we only have to get 25.
Yeah.
So, and stamina's at 9. It's not super low at this point.
Yeah, we'll just probably need
reckless.
to do at least one thing in the future to bring it up.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
Yeah, sounds like a plan to me. So I guess it's David. Which one do you want?
I'll do the noodle stand.
Yay!
All right. LB, which would you like?
I'll talk to Scott.
All right. And then I will plan the next little bit. All right. So, David. Welcome to Noodle Swap Shop, where every customer leaves satisfied, asterisk. Asterisk. Noodle Swap Shop is not responsible for dissatisfaction, dissociation, early onset dementia, involuntary dimension hopping, or rapid exoskeleton growth. Sorry, my dumb lawyer makes me say that. Anyway, see anything you like? Okay, so these are the things we have. We've got Dragon Heat, the sequel to an erotic fanfic about dragons. We've got Scott Snacks,
Got
got
snacks.
someone else's credit card, or a gas canister.
Okay, so this is what we're giving up to
Yep.
get
Mhm.
over here. Okay.
So we could give out the gas canister because that's
That'll-
magic, right?
Yeah, lose us magic.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
'Cause yeah, snacks are gonna be stamina. This is obviously money, and I think
Mm.
Dragon Heat is hype. And so of those, gas is the one we've got the most of, or magic.
So yeah, lose the gas, I say.
All right. Okay, so we've got CEO action figure with real business advice. Okay, and that just says actual advice in that little blurb there. We've got the truth, which is very heavily locked and like do not open. We've got mind control lessons, part 1 on VHS, or plus 50 karma points voucher. Which I feel like that one's gonna be the soul here.
Yeah, that's my thought.
Yeah. Yes, that is soul.
All right, I'm curious what the truth is. That
Do you wanna
magic?
know?
Yeah, go ahead.
It is mind.
Oh,
That makes sense too.
alright.
All right, so the
Alright.
karma.
Yeah.
All right.
Yay! Look at us! We're doing
Yay.
so well!
Thank you for your business. See you in your darkest dreams. All right. Risky traveler. So yeah, stamina went down. What's
Yeah.
soul went up? What? And so you would like to talk to Scott?
Please.
I'm just making sure. Yeah, it's the same thing. Ooh, do you want to talk about drugs with Scott or his habit of jogging?
Oh, his habit of jogging.
Jogging is cool. At first, I didn't get it exactly. I saw people running in the streets and I wondered where they were running to or what they were running from. It turns out it's nothing at all. People just run.
They do, don't they?
Yeah, bro. That's something super cool about that.
I'm going to quickly. I'm gonna move our camera a little bit so that we can see Hazel more. So everyone just lean to your right a little bit more so that you're more in frame. No, you're right.
My
Yeah.
right, sorry.
Just running. You know? Isn't it like pure? Sometimes I jog with Vera.
That's Medusa Lady.
Ah!
I like it because it clears my mind. Normally I have so many thoughts.
Oh, honey.
Really, Scott? You're that's
Hold
a first.
on. Wait, let him finish it.
Yep.
Like, do trees dream?
Mm-hmm.
What is the taste of the color blue?
Ask someone with synesthesia.
Mm-hmm. I think it's blue raspberry.
Are there numbers after 103?
Nope, they're done. There are no more numbers. That's it. You got
God.
them all.
Just feel like I'm talking to Win.
Yeah.
Look, I know they aren't smart thoughts,
Aw.
but I have lots of them anyway. And it feels nice to run and let them go and just think about the run.
Mm-hmm. No, that makes total sense. I get you. That's kind of how I feel when I'm running.
Mm-hmm. Look at the determined little spark.
Yeah.
Thanks, bro. We should totally jog together one day. You and me.
We should, yeah.
Hazel's spindly little legs. Hazel's not going jogging.
They're fine, okay? And you know that owls have all of their like fur that covers
Mhm.
their actual legs. Same concept, right?
Yep.
Also, if it helps in any way, I can assure you that there are numbers after 103.
I knew it.
Scott stays there, looking at the stars with radiant joy as he savors this new piece of knowledge. He's cute.
He is cute.
All right. And moving our cameras back into a better position. All right, chaotic energy. Whenever the prank masters go, or wherever the prank masters go, hijinks ensue. Can you handle the consequences of their mess? Next week,
Let's find
all
out.
resource gains and losses from events are increased by 1. All right, so LB, you'll be up first. You get the 2 turns this time.
Got it.
All right, and so yeah, as a
Let's
reminder,
go.
we have to finish a week with
Oh.
a thing at 25 or more.
All right.
Okay, so we've got art exhibition, which is mystery, gain money or lose soul,
Mhm.
or the roadside wig museum, which is mystery, hype or lose money.
Oh boy. I guess let's go with the art cat art. Right, because we can't do
Oh, we're gonna have something happen.
oh, that's right.
Yeah. You're driving along, getting pretty thirsty when you pass a food truck parked on the side of the road. Score!
Fucking food trucks. A Ravi!
Yeah, who
David, do you want
wants
to
to
do
be who?
calculus there?
Sure. Welcome to Aravi, Hex, and Calculester's food truck. Enjoy the perfect meal before your next big quest. Hey, bros. How's the food truck business going?
It's pretty good. We're trying out an RPG food theme. The saying goes you should stick it to what you know, and adventuring is pretty much what I know best.
Conversely, I am here to know more. The food truck is a great opportunity for me to grow my knowledge on the organic condition. Some questions I'm hoping to answer are: what is the purpose of food? Do colors have taste? Is everything truly better deep fried?
Everyone wants to know about color taste.
Yep. Calculester and Scott need to have a
Mhm.
conversation after this.
Why is there so much pain in the world? Could we know happiness without pain? Is happiness merely a reprieve from pain? Or is pain the absence of true happiness?
Listen, Cal, all you need to know is that food's purpose is to fuel your body so you can run faster and punch harder.
Shouldn't food taste good too?
Who cares about that? Taste is irrelevant to the magical effects of my homemade potions.
Also, Calculester's sad face at this. And no, we will be getting magic from this.
Okay.
Okay. That's would have expected stamina, but we'll
Homemade
Go on.
potions, you say? Do any of them have tequila?
nah, maybe next batch. We're still experimenting with the recipes of these things.
We are gathering data on potions' effects and the market's acceptance of them. Would you like to see a spreadsheet I've been compiling?
So you're scoring the potions on taste, potency, adverse side effects, flammability, and likelihood that the potion transforms the consumer into an over-sexualized centaur?
It happens with concerning regularity.
What? Look, potion magic's hard, okay? And it's not easy finding willing taste testers.
Hey, I bet LB would do it. She's been a chaotic motherfucker since day 1.
That's fair. Oh yeah, how about that? How about it, LB? You can try either of those taster potions for free.
Ooh, the potion that
Oh.
gives you the strength of 10 men, but like 10 specific men who will be deprived of said strength while the effect lasts. Or a love potion. Of course, drinking it sort of means that you'll fall in love with whoever you see first, essentially robbing you of your agency. Pros and cons.
Oh boy.
There's also,
Okay.
of course, the chance that you would get turned into an over-sexualized centaur from drinking these.
I am hoping that that's the case. Oh, I guess I could do. I don't. I think. I would
Oh.
think that this. What?
I went to do a stream marker and our faces disappeared.
Oh
What?
no.
All right.
So no matter what, we're gaining magic, right?
Yeah.
So
But we don't want to lose stamina. And I think the first one will lose a stamina, you think?
Either that or it would lose a soul for taking the strength from these 10 specific dudes.
True. But would the potion...
That one could also lose a soul. Which, like, not the end of the world. We've got plenty of it.
Yeah. Well. Let's do the potion one.
They're both potions.
Oh, sorry, the love potion. Love potion.
Alright, love potion it is.
I guess.
you would willingly give up your own free will in order to find love? Are you sure
just
that's
wanna-
wise?
I want to point it out there. If anyone, for me personally, if anyone says like, "Hey, will you try these things?" The answer is no. From me.
Yeah.
I'm not the one.
Yeah. Also, the game's Mike Wazowski and Calculester right now. What happened? They could show him before. Fuck it.
Yeah, taller.
Let her give it a go. This will be just like Love is Blind.
We can even make a game out of it. Let's blindfold LB and spin her around in a circle. That way, when she drinks the potion, she'll have no idea who she sees when she opens her eyes. We'll call it Love is Blindfolded.
Let's go.
Let's go.
You drink the potion and gain +2 magic and a bit of a stomachache as Polly spins you around. You can feel your -2 mind slipping away as your agency is suppressed. You are buoyant, floating in the wind with no control over what comes next. Who will you see when you lift the blindfold? Who will become the object of your affections? Scott? Polly? Aravi? Calculester? X?
A bagel.
Trembling hands, you finally remove your blindfold, and you see a face. It's quite a familiar face. It's your face.
Surprise, Boo! It's a mirror! Looks like you were your own true love all along.
We talked it over and we decided you could use more self-love in your life.
I love it when these games get wholesome.
Yeah! Damn! Especially since, historically speaking, you're kind of obsessed with that finding a significant other no matter the cost. It seemed unhealthy.
We hope that you will forgive our deception. We just want you to love yourself as much as we love being your friend.
These games do wholesomeness so well.
I know.
And the Robbie's comment was very good, referencing all the games.
Mm-hmm.
Aw, how sweet. You hug all your friends tight for caring about you. That night, you celebrate your new self-love by taking yourself out to your favorite restaurant, even springing for the fancy dessert. Then you go to the movies. While you're reaching for more popcorn, you accidentally brush fingers with your other hand. Sparks fly. The date culminates when you invite yourself in for coffee and make sweet love to that hand. Awooga! Prom and summer camp might have been all about finding love, but on this road trip, you've finally learned to love yourself.
Wow. Wow.
All right. I like what they've done to that painting. It's the one where normally it's some mythological figure eating their own child, but now it's just a sandwich.
Yeah.
Art is beautiful. Art is emotional. Art is a raw, unfiltered exploration of the monster condition. Art is, apparently, painting a white stripe on a blue canvas and charging $40 million for it. It's time to get cultured. What do you do at the art exhibition? Alright, so display your own art as a mystery. You interpret the art for money, it gets highly sexual. Or if we attend an artist's Q&A, we lose soul.
Tell you which one I want to do. I know for a fact one of these was. You know what? No, let's display your own art.
All right. Someday we'll come back and interpret the art.
One day.
You tell your friends that you intend to display some of your own artwork at this exhibition.
Oh, Sounds fun. And look, they even hung a blank canvas for people to draw on.
Hello, friends. Are you also admiring Vincenzo Spinelli's piece, Bianco e Nient'altro? This all-white portrait
Wow.
was his last great work before he died. I took a semester of Italian in
That
college.
was good.
Yeah.
What he died of? Boredom? Looks like old Polly and friends are gonna have to put the twerk in artwork.
Yeah, let's draw something fun on that boring canvas.
What? You can't draw on Spinelli's masterpiece. It'd be a crime against art, and also against the actual law.
Don't worry, Liam, our art will be a hella legit. Even do our drawings on paper first and pick the best one.
Well, I'm not just going to stand by and let you deface an art piece. Not without my input, anyway. Give me a marker. You all take a moment to create your drawings and take turns showing them off. Feast your eyes, plebeians. A blank page, inspired by Bianco e Nient'altro. It's an expression of ennui and an increasingly consumerist.
Liam's disqualified for being boring. Albie, what did you draw?
You drew Keith Bloodclaw, your warrior cat's OC, which quickly gets disqualified for having excessive abs.
Aww. That's okay, Boo. You can still make a mark in the art world by choosing which piece should be exhibited, mine or Scott's.
Scott's piece, always hug your friends. With the macaroni border. Or Polly's piece, which is the scream but butts.
They're both really great, guys. I really appreciate all the hard work that you put into them, and even making a custom border is awesome. The butts are well defined. They have some highlights and all that, but I'm gonna have to go with the message of Scott's, because you should always hug your friends.
If they want to be hugged.
If they want to be hugged. Consent is key.
Scott translates his drawing to the museum wall. Immediately, art snobs are falling all over it to discuss its imaginative brushstrokes and clear call to action. Monsieur Hal, says one art critic, can you explain what inspired you to choose an uncooked macaroni frame for your masterpiece?
Oh, that's easy. I really like macaroni, but I'm not allowed to boil water by myself anymore, so I just eat the noodles raw. I spilled some on the picture while I was working, so I just rolled with it.
Ugh, this is such an insult to Vincenzo Spinelli. You destroyed his masterpiece with your shitty macaroni art. Well, I wouldn't say he destroyed it. In fact, Monsieur Hal understood my art better than anyone. The art critic removes his fake mustache and giant beret to reveal Vincenzo Spinelli, but you're supposed to be dead. Nay, I merely faked my own death so I could watch Bianco e Nient'altro in secret, waiting for the day a true artiste would correctly interpret it as a blank canvas. Buff, gentle artist of luscious fur, thank you for realizing my dream. You are a true artist at heart. You, and not the purple vampire who obviously didn't get my art. Sheesh,
Wow.
okay. Hooray! You gain +3 soul for choosing the piece with the wholesome message, but you lose -3 stamina because that macaroni came out of your road trip food supplies. Okay, stamina's getting kinda low.
Yeah. But now we don't have to worry about soul anymore. We just have to
We have
maintain.
to keep it up, yeah. Ooh,
Maintain.
casino.
Oh, God.
All a mystery. Or business summit. Join capitalism's finest. Ooh. I think I'll go with the casino because there's more of a chance of us getting stamina there. I mean, can't we get stamina from the mystery at capitalism?
Hold on. Okay, the casino is fucking insane.
So you're saying we should go there?
No, I'm saying we shouldn't. It's like, oh, you could get money, you could lose money, or there's a pass check system. What? Hold on. No, not the end of the world summit, the business summit. Thank you. We want to get stamina.
If possible. It might not
If
be
possible.
an option with any of these.
It is definitely possible at the business summit.
Okay. Well, let's go fuck up some capitalism.
Hey, yo!
Polly, I don't think I get art.
It's okay. Nobody does.
Yeah.
All right. This is a hotshot business summit. Stonks! Where capitalism's finest gather to figure out how to get even richer. You feel a bit out of place in this crowd, but like any business mogul will teach you, you just gotta fake it till you make it. Vera!
Yay!
So, what do you want to do? I assume we want to attend a conference.
I see how we're gonna
Also,
get
do some networking or pitch your business ideas to investors. You, Polly, and Scott are looking over the conference schedule when you spot a familiar face among so many business tycoons. Hey there, how are you guys liking the summit? I've already merged Oberlin Enterprises with 2 major conglomerates and crushed the dreams of 3 finance bros. God, I love this shit.
Hey, Vera. We're just picking a conference to go to. See anything interesting?
No. Most of these conferences are total bullshit. Like, mindset strategies that elevate performance. What does that even mean?
Oh, I love evaluating my performance. Let's go to that one.
Welcome, everyone, the conference speaker says. Let me tell you a story. There was once a boy with nothing but a dream, a vision, and a small loan of $1 million. That boy took those meager gifts and built a Fortune 500 company. Then he lost it all in a poker match at the annual Billionaire Mars retreat. So he started all over again with nothing but dreams and a $1 million bailout. But he rebuilt his fortunes and made another Fortune 500 company. And that boy was me.
Whoa, what a twist.
You want to be like me, just remember 3 things. Dream big, get $1 million bucks, never play poker with Mark Schneider, he counts cards. Thank you, good night. What a waste of time. Everyone knows Mark Schneider cheats at poker. A total business amateur could have put on that conference.
Hey, we're total business amateurs. We could host a conference of our own.
Well, I guess I can always charge admission for this shit show at the door, so sure, host a conference.
All we need is a kick-ass title. Alex, what should we call our conference?
Ooh. How to stop caring and unleash your inner business wolf. Yeah, that's gibberish, but Forever Eclipse Inc. Discussion and interview. Or the 3 P's of the pursuit of power. Progress, profit, Parmesan cheese. The guest speaker, Professor Bach? I'm assuming we want to do the cheese one for stamina.
Yes.
It's not what I thought it was going to be. To get us the stand.
I would probably pick this one anyway. You assemble a motley crowd of people who love weird advice and alliteration.
Hello, everybody. Who's ready to learn Polly and Scott's perfunctorily perfect business plan?
Me!
So, you're a self-made Sigma male with nothing but a dream. You can achieve your dreams with our easy peasy cheesy 3-step business plan. Step 1. Evaluate your progress.
Get that progress elevated.
Once you do that, it's time for step 2. Generate some motherfucking profit.
Profit! You need it! Get it now!
And step 3 is the best step of all. It's your motivator, your denominator, your best friend in the darkest hour.
Parmesan cheese!
It's tenacious. It's flavorful. It goes great with tortellini.
I just had this mental image of, like, as Scott said that, just like grated Parmesan starts falling from the ceiling. Instead of confetti, it's just cheese.
And before long, it'll be your one-way ticket to the top.
Or the bottom, or somewhere in between. We don't judge.
Release the charcuterie boards!
You pass out delicately decorated plates of Parmesan cheese and crackers to everybody. Yum! You all gain +3 stamina eating your fill. Impressive. You managed to fill that whole conference with words while simultaneously not saying anything at all.
Are you sure we didn't say anything? I felt like we said Parmesan cheese a lot.
You're right, though. You didn't say anything of value. You lose -3 mind giving such nonsensical, mindless business advice.
Fair.
Alright. Ooh,
Experiment.
Yeah. Experimental prison. We've brought the fun back to prison and we've thrown away the key. Mystery, gain hype or lose stamina. Or movie set, now with 30% more CGI, where we can gain hype, gain stamina, or a mystery.
Ooh.
We can't understand you, LB. You're too far away.
I'm sorry, I just went, because I kicked a shoe and I thought it was a cat and I got nervous. But I had to get some cheese, too.
Yep. Alright.
I mean, probably movie set, right? That way we can get... We can probably make it so we don't lose soul and we can get some stamina out of the deal.
Yeah.
Probably.
Polly, am I a good boy?
If our soul levels are mistaken, are all good boys. Oh!
Everyone...
That was a reflection on our stats. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a way for them to tell us that, whatchamacallit, like you're getting close to winning. Everyone, at some point, wonders what it's like to be a movie star. You still don't know what that's like. You're just a humble road tripper trespassing on a movie set. But this might be the closest you ever get to Hollywood, so make the most of it now. What do? We can get an autograph, pillage the set buffet, or become extras for the mystery. Pillage the set buffet is for sure stamina.
Let's do that.
You find a sandwich buffet table and gain +3 stamina eating your fill when you notice the nearby bush. I see the tail.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Looks like somebody left a set piece over here. Anyways, you guys think they're gonna get an open bar anywhere?
I am no set piece. It's me, Cameron O'Flodge, fooling you once again with my incredible powers of camouflage.
Hey, Counselor Flodge. What are you doing away from summer camp? I didn't know counselors were allowed to leave the campgrounds.
Contrary to popular belief, counselors have lives too. I also use my amazing disguises to sneak onto movie sets and beg for a job in wardrobe. Hey, the director shouts at you all. Quit standing around, freeloaders. I ordered one of you to make me a sandwich 10 minutes ago. Not it. Flodge goes back to impersonating a bush. You make the director a sandwich because you have no spine.
It's fair.
The director eats a sandwich and immediately chokes on it and dies. Holy shit.
Oh!
Rats, sighs the producer. That's the third one this year. Well, congrats, kid. You killed him. You get to take his place. You're the director now.
Wait, that's all it takes to be a director? David doesn't even have to go to training or education in filmmaking?
I don't have any fucks to give about that. Here's the script, David. Decide what movie you want to make and yell at actors until it happens. Wow, pressure's on. What do you take as inspiration for your new movie? All art comes from suffering. Find inspiration in that terrible time you had to call for a pizza and engage in actual monster interaction with a stranger. Or hard
We were
workers
just talking
work
about
hard.
that.
Yep. Smart workers outsource. Consult the muses.
Ooh. All right. Right. Yeah.
I will say we are safe either way.
Safe either way. Okay. Cool.
Mhm. That we were waiting for.
Yeah, I was
Like
trying to
this?
figure out if one of these would lose a
I can't
soul.
tell if you're looking at me or not.
Yeah, no. I imagine the top one is going to lose us hype or money, and the bottom one would lose us magic, probably.
Okay.
Dead on.
Let's do the bottom one then.
You've played this game before.
I can intuit very well.
Oh, good idea. I've got one of the muses on speed dial. Excuse me. You wouldn't believe how many cloud sound musicians I've met who invoke them on the reg.
Is SoundCloud still a thing?
I think so.
I occasionally see people plug it on Twitter, but not nearly as much as I used to.
But, like, are they doing that because it was a meme to do that, or because they actually have a SoundCloud still?
I think I have a friend who has one.
Yeah, I think they usually have a SoundCloud when they plug it.
Hmm.
I don't click,
Yeah.
so I don't know for sure.
Yep. Anyway, Polly whips out her phone and makes the call.
They do.
Ah.
Sorry. Calliope, what's up, girl?
Oh my Zeus, is that Polly? I missed you. How's your novel coming along? I sent you my line edits.
I read them. They were super helpful. I'm actually calling for my friend David. He just killed a director and inherited his movie. Lol.
Since you're a muse and stuff, do you have any inspiring ideas for what the movie should be about?
Oh, you should make your movie about corgis. I binge watched a ton of viral corgi videos last night. They're so cute and fluffy.
It's true.
Okay. What should the corgis do in the movie?
I don't know, corgi things? You can put them in funny frog hats. Corgis and frog hats are so cute.
That isn't really a lot to go on.
It is, trust me. I'm a fucking muse, okay? I can perceive aesthetics or whatever. I know what makes a good movie, and it's corgis. Well, it doesn't make much sense, but at least Calliope's suggestion saves you from having to do any creative thinking of your own. You filmed the most adorable and totally plotless corgi movie of the year, but lose -3 magic calling Collect to Mount Olympus. Alright, LB, how do we want to wrap it up? We can go to a graveyard, which is all sorts of soul, or go to a rodeo.
Have we not done either of these?
Not that I recall.
Okay. Let's go to the graveyard. I like a graveyard.
Yeah.
What was that movie even about, Polly?
Who knows?
Graveyards are solemn, quiet places made for reflection and paying respect to the dead. If you're a snooze fest, but you're with Polly and Scott, which means a graveyard is the perfect place to play a prank. The only question is, what's the best prank to pull? Raise the dead, gives us soul, spook people by posing as ghosts, loses it, or crash a funeral.
Let's raise the dead. Let's do it.
Alright. You're all wandering around the graveyard when you hear gritty guitar riffs and a guy whine singing about how much he hates this town. You follow the sound to Gerard the Necromancer lounging in the graves, listening to music and drinking beer. Oh, great. I see you found my secret hideout for the rare nights that I choose to do my brooding outdoors.
That's cool. Graveyard drinking is a hobby of mine too. I usually bump EDM though. Really livens up the place, if you know what I mean.
Whatever. Could you take your bubbly attitude elsewhere? I'm busy drowning my dark and twisted thoughts in booze. Ah, damn, my beer is slightly out of my reach. Just a sec. Lorem ipsum dolorset amet. The placeholder text. Light flashes from Gerard's staff, then a zombie claws out of the dirt. It's rotting, shambling, and crying brains. Yep, brains, right. Could you just hand me my beer there? It's to the left. Nope, my left. Yep, perfect. Good work, Thrall.
Aw, your zombies are so cute! Like one of those old leathery chihuahuas you can't help but love.
Can we name him Tickles? I had a hamster named Tickles once, but I accidentally ate him because I thought he was a potato chip.
No, Scott.
No, you can't name him. We'll just get attached to him. Tickles is going right back in the ground once I finish my 6-pack.
How can you give him a taste of life and then rip it all away like that? This isn't Flowers for Algernon. You asshole. I don't think I've read that. Is that a book or is that a
It's
movie?
like a
It's
novella.
very
They
sad.
made a movie out of it. The short version is a man who has some mental deficiencies is given an experimental drug where he becomes super smart. And
Oh yeah.
Algernon is the mouse
Sure.
that they are also testing it on, but they find that eventually he loses that intelligence, and so we get this, and it's all done in like his journal entries, his diary entries.
Oh.
So we get the progression from like, being nearly
Yeah.
illegible to like he is smarter than the people who made this drug, and then the decline.
That's so sad.
It's so sad, but it's also very good.
Oh,
Mm.
Anyway,
sorry.
Nope.
Fun facts, guys.
Yeah. Why are you so upset about this? It's just a zombie. They're usually just animated corpses with no personalities or free will.
Let's test that. Hey, Tickles, if you have free will, say brains.
Brains!
See? Total sentience. Tickle's in there. He just needs something to draw that dazzling personality out of his shell. What do you suggest, LB?
Brains is nice and useful, but you can help Tickles by teaching him a second essential word for his repertoire. Or, the zombie is screaming brains, but you know what he's really asking for: a taxi license.
I've seen Halloween Town, and I think he needs a license.
Alright. Zombies don't want taxi licenses. They can't even drive. The only thing the shambling creature wants is to embrace the cold quiet of his coffin.
Gerard. Buddy. Bro. Dude. Gerard. Think about it. If movies have taught us anything, like Halloween Town, it's that zombies have two major weaknesses. They're slow as fuck, and they don't have a day job that provides them a daily subsistence. This solves both problems. What could go wrong?
You buy Tickles a taxi license for -3 money and gain +3 soul for giving his afterlife a new purpose. In the post-apocalyptic future, 2 citizens are sprinting away from the zombies that now ravage New York City. They can barely outrun the undead mob. Look, honey, that taxi's coming toward us. It must be a fellow survivor. The couple jumps in the open doors and the taxi speeds off. Thanks for picking us up. We're headed to Northern Boulevard in Queens. The taxi driver responds by turning his head around 180 degrees and crying brains. Oh God, he's eating me! I knew we should have called an Uber! Pull over, I'm not paying for this shit! Turn off the meter! Turn off the fucking meter! You've seen slow zombies. You might have even seen weird, sorta fast zombies. But in this summer's blockbuster hit, get ready to see a taxi driving zombie. Taxi Zombie Lunch Rush is coming soon to a theater near you.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Okay.
Should we all go in the car for safety?
Probably. Unless we want
it
to do
doesn't
another
matter.
conversation for the content.
Kinda.
All right. Then I will go to a car. And David, what about you?
We could do the info thing and see what could have come up
Sure.
if you want.
Yeah. Guess it doesn't matter. Or yeah.
It shouldn't, but I also
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if there was a thing of like you have to go at least X number of weeks before it ends.
I don't know.
Yeah. What if I do a cautious planner just in case? Like, we've still got enough soul.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, interesting. That's
You
a
can
new
call it?
Oh.
functionality.
Ooh. I guess if we're banking on the possibility that we have to do another turn, pick a location makes more sense.
Hmm.
Ooh, the wedding. Ooh, that was a fun one. Um,
It's good.
the charming village, an idyllic little village where absolutely no atrocities ever take place, or Desert Foot, the heart and soul of the desert. Though both of these lose money and soul.
I do wedding, I guess.
All right, LB, I assume you would like to.
Please.
Yeah. All right, let me move our cameras once more so we can see Hazel. All right. Ooh, his love for chasing cars or his search for an apartment.
Oh, we talked about running in the first one, so let's do search for an apartment to kind of get on a different train of thought.
Yeah, bro. Polly and I have been looking for a place to live together. Isn't that awesome? We've been touring apartments lately. It's like an adventure. It's like we're looking for a legendary treasure. The treasure is, you know, a home. So far, it's been super hard to decide, though. All the apartments we visit are really cool and very elegant. Picture this. Almost all of them have indoor toilets. Fancy, huh?
Almost all of them?
Ooh la la.
At one place, the owner told us if we wanted to rent from him, we had to join his reggae band. And an apartment and a new hobby? Sign me up! One had a strict rule that we could not consume ketchup while renting. Strange rules are bad, but healthy habits are good. Holly said that these were very bad signs, though. She's the brains of this operation, so I trust her blindly.
Fair. Sounds like a good call.
There's a little sweat droplet behind our cameras. Chat.
One was just a basement that Polly said was probably criminal in some way.
You may want to dodge that one.
There was also this one with no bathrooms where the owner offered to sell us what she called a shit bucket. That one was definitely bad. I know that much.
Smart boy. Yep, sounds about right.
Anyway, I like to see all this apartment searching as a fun journey. And you know what they say about destinations and journeys. You do know, right? I don't. But I think it was something about journeys being fun.
This journey of yours does sound fun, and I'm sure you'll find the right place eventually. You got this.
Oh, thanks, bro. I'd love to have you visit once we find the place.
You spend the rest of the night imagining how perfect Scott's new home will be. It's a fun and cute activity. Scott's the best.
Scott is the best.
Wait, there's something
Wait,
else.
there's something else.
All right. We got enough
buddy.
soul.
Okay, let's go. Oh my god.
Are we just going to Vegas?
Basically. One would think that would be stamina, right?
Or money or
Oh my god.
okay. Let's see. There's nothing really behind the camera. There's like a sword underneath the camera. Welcome to the city of Vice. You indulge yourselves unapologetically. Gambling, parties, crimes, you name it. On the last night, you go all in. So much so that the next day you remember nothing. The hotel room is a mess. There's a ton of random hats, a katana, some fruit, a dragon heat body pillow, a bathtub with a bear. Dang, whatever happened last night, it sure was something.
It sure was.
And that wasn't
And
all.
that wasn't all.
Yes, you did it. And you did it together. This was an achievement that could only be truly accomplished through extreme cooperation. Now, you must all
Yay.
double down on this and commit to live a life of extreme cooperation.
Oh.
From now on, you'll all do all your daily tasks cooperatively.
Okay.
Play all games in co-op mode. Even single-player games. Divide control of the game equally among all of you.
Okay.
Create a group
I
chat.
get left, D-pad.
Yep. If we both type together, we'll hack faster.
Eh?
From now on, all life choices must be chosen democratically by the group. Share all your clothing. Mix and match. Eat breakfast cooperatively. Feeding the other person eating while you're being fed by them in perfect sync. Leave your individual selves behind. Embrace the hive mind. This is you now. This is good. Alright, we did it! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess there are like potentially 3 different or no, those are because each location also has the 2 like bonus objectives. I'm guessing that's what those are, and it's not a just 3 variants for each one.
Interesting. See, I know that like to get like the big stuff, you have to play for like 6-7 weeks.
Yeah.
And
I
balance
looked it up
out your
last
stuff.
time. I think if we hadn't flipped the thing, we would have gotten the 2. Because we did the thing, but we didn't go long enough to get the like 3rd thing.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
What was that achievement? Oh, I just got an achievement for you visited all the locations. Get some rest. I don't know that I have. I mean, certainly I've not seen everything, but at the very least, gone
Maybe
to
they
every
showed
location.
up on the map.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Now we get the awesome stream save credit song. And just like that, the road trip came to an end. It was full to the brim with danger, fun, and utter nonsense. It was everything we could have expected from a trip with Polly and Scott, and then some. We not only survived the whole thing, but we conquered it and came out different people. It all turned out to be a pilgrimage into self-discovery, a rite of passage, quest for growth. That is to say, a fucking good road trip. As we were heading back home, I thought about how all of this was just one of the first stops, in a much bigger journey that was only just beginning.
Let's go!
Welcome to the streaming version of the dreaded song.
Because we were old and very afraid. We were ready to start.
This time they gave me quote unquote.
Don't touch my little guy. It's just my little guy.
Like the game, so I'll sing what's on the Did they flip it back? How's the turtle? Hey, did you leave the turtle in the car? I'm sorry. Yes. The developers asked for a couple things. One is to remind you to leave a good review. So I left a reminder in the song. It's well hidden, for you see. I made it fit the images seamlessly. This game is about. Looks like some sort of racing game.
The wig heist.
Oh, yeah. What is that?
An aquarium car or something? God, there are some big names in this game, actually. Like, Kaiji Tang is, I think, I forget which anime he's big in. I think he's Gojo in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Wow. Look at the little snakies.
Yeah.
The potato. Put the pies in the whole coach! I love when they run into Coach and what is it, the spider lady?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, it's a rave!
Yeah, Congo line! Woo!
Congo
line!
Shovel, don't ask. Carrot and beets. This is just my grocery list. Please leave a good review, my love. Please leave a good review, my friend. Please leave a good
Just me at the beach. It's just me. I like that we always watch to the end because it's
Yeah.
just so nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
I could fuck up a hot dog right now.
I mean, you can get one easily.
That's true.
You have that power.
I do. I have the power.
With great power comes great responsibility.
That's true. I can't get too many hot dogs because I won't eat all of them.
We get one.
See you in Monster Prom 4.
Yeah. And thus we circle back to the start where chat was asking when's number 4.
Yep.
I will be curious to see if the 4th one goes back to more of a dating sim format, or
Yeah.
if they continue to experiment with other genres.
I think it'd be cool to experiment with other genres, but also go back to like adult dating sort of thing, like meeting people like in different ways, like online or through an app or speed dating or like all those different scenarios.
It'd be
What?
fun to explore.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's been another Monster Road Trip. GG's, y'all. We have learned how to do this in a reasonable amount of time and not a 3 to 4 hour stream.
Look, this isn't Monster Prom, okay? We can do this in a little bit of time.
Yeah.
oh.
But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for tonight. Called an audible on this, but we still did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We done did it.
Good work, team. Yeah. Next time this channel should be live will be on Thursday for more of Elegance and Vigilance. We are in our superhero phase, our rooftop phase,